Hey, welcome back to my channel. We just received the new DJI Avata from B&H Photo, and we're going to unbox it right after this. Hey, I love flying drones, and I'm super excited to try out a FPV drone. I have never flown an FPV drone, and I hear it's a blast. So here we go. We're just going to start opening this up. I'm a big fan of B&H. This is where this came from. And they great customer service. And they do a good job on shipping. Here is the main contents of this box. And then I have some stuff on back order, but I have an extra SD card. I'm going to just drop this down here. And let's open this up. Now, right off the bat, I see a kind of a warning label on the top here. It says, "Link is required before use. Please scan code to watch tutorial video." Now, if you're a beginner, you definitely want to watch a tutorial video before flying any drone. It takes practice. The best place, if you're a beginner drone pilot, start in a big field, football field at a school or something like that. As far as this link, we'll link that up later. Before I get into the box, I'm going to show you this. I prefer SanDisk SD cards because they're reliable, period. I've used them for years. I had one accident out of all the shoots I've done, but I had a backup SD SanDisk card, and that card was fine. Let's start pulling the contents out. So we have two boxes in here. One is the goggles, and the other is the beautiful DJI Avata. And boy, do they pack these up, because that main box was in plastic. This one's in plastic. There's a lot of tutorials on even the newest drone online. Let's dive right into this. I'm looking at 4K stabilization video, built-in propellers. It's supposed to have great transmission capabilities, like most DJI drones do. The only one I've had a little issues with is the Mini, but it still flies incredibly well. So here we go. There's another QR code to download the DJI Fly app if you don't have it. That you will need on your iPhone or your Samsung. And also there's tutorials on their website. We're going to set all this stuff here for now. And I'm going to put this right here. And let's open up the drone. Now, they call this a Cine Whoop drone. Right away out of the package, I have goosebumps. It feels very well built. Very well built. It has a built-in propeller system around the drone. It also has a cage system that protects your camera. If you do crash it into something, your camera is completely protected. If I put a ruler over that, it's not going to touch the camera. It also has this nice little camera cover, as DJI does a nice job on that. They always include a nice camera cover. Also, you have an 18-minute battery. It's an 18-minute battery life on these. I hear realistically about 15 minutes. I've had really good experience with battery life on my Mavic 2 Pro and my Mavic Mini. I have the original Mavic Mini, and it does very well as far as battery time. You can get extra batteries for this, which I highly recommend, because it takes time to charge between flights. So you definitely want that. It has sensor systems on the bottom, not on the top of this one. Most of them do have it on the top and sides. This one only has it on the bottom, and it also has built-in antennas here. And then here's your 2 sensors, and then your props, which are completely protected. Your SD slot is right in here. There was a lot of complaints about where DJI put the card slot on this one. A little bit hard to get to, but yeah, I guess you got to deal with it. Maybe the Avata 2 might have a different SD location. So, but again, DJI, if you're going to fly a drone, fly a DJI drone, especially as a beginner, because they're easy to fly. They just perform well. Also, the stability on this it's really stable. I think they say it's about the same as the Mavic Mini. I think it would probably do better. We are going to do flight test on this on our next video after this, but we had to do the unboxing, and now we're excited to fly this thing. It's going to be a blast. They're super stable. The wind resistance on this, I got to look at my notes, has a wind resistance of a level 5. So that's same as the Mavic Mini, and I've flown the Mavic Mini in a snowstorm. As you see in this image right here of US Bank Stadium, that shot was taken by the Mavic Mini original in a snowstorm here in Minneapolis of US Bank Stadium. So very impressive, and I think this one's going to do even better. The new Avata weighs 410 grams. The camera is a 1/1.7 CMOS sensor with a fixed aperture rate of 2.8. Yeah, I think this is going to be fun. I'm going to really put it to the test, and we'll see how it performs. I bought this one mainly to do interior shots for clients. But yeah, you have an adjustable gimbal. You can look up and down. I know there's a limitation. We'll test that. But there's a limitation on how far you can look down because you'll see the prop guards. But overall, I think what I've seen on other YouTube videos, this thing performs really well. And I'm super excited to try it out. So also in the box, you have some charging cables, extra propellers, and this looks like a battery charger. It's a great little drone. It feels very well built. I'm excited. Now these are the lighter weight and smaller version of the DJI goggles. So basically what we have is the goggles, and then we probably have, I believe there's a battery here. Yep, a battery and some more charging cables. When you buy a DJI product, you get a lot of charging cables, and you use them. You will definitely use them, and you need to keep them separate from other stuff because DJI always gives you really good USB-C cables, USB cables, so on. So here we go. We got the new goggles. Now, what's very cool about this, I wear eyeglasses. These are adjustable and focusable, so I don't have to wear my glasses when I'm flying this. So basically, these become my prescription glasses when I'm flying. Let me show you a few things. They have covers for the very sensitive, basically LCD monitors or LED monitors. You can move the distance of the pupil for your eye setting. It's very adjustable to different face sizes. You can also focus each eye, left and right, separately. And you also have a headphone jack. Oh, this would be power. So this is your power. This also has a USB-C cable that you can hook into a DJI flight app so you can practice your FPV moves. So you can plug in these goggles to your phone and fly like you're flying a drone and really practice FPV moves. So you have foldable antennas on the side here and touch sensor for your menus. So basically you'll have these goggles on and you just touch or swipe kind of like you would on a GoPro or your phone. You swipe to go through your menus. So these are super high tech. I'm sure they came with a strap for them. Save this for a minute. This is really cool. We haven't got to that yet. So yeah, it comes with a strap. It looks like some additional eye covers and then power cables and then your charging battery. I believe you need to use this battery into the goggles to operate them. I'm not sure quite yet, but we're gonna find out when we take it out in the field and hook this thing up. We might even fly it at the studio here at BBTV. Look at here, we have some people are calling this a gimmicky controller, and I wasn't sure, but a lot of people are saying they love to fly with this controller right here. So it's the motion controller. I believe if you turn it like this, the drone will turn whichever way you turn your wrist. And then I think you pull the trigger to move forward, and there's a little dot on the screen inside your glasses, and you basically point that where you want it to go, hit the trigger, and boom, it's there. I'm gonna give this a shot. Some people love it, some people hate it. I definitely want the FPV experience, and I think this will give it to you. There are some other accessories that you can buy. Below, I'll have some links to the Fly More kit, which includes, like I said, 2 batteries and 4 charging ports. Also, you can get extra props for about 10 bucks, which you should have in your arsenal. And there's one other thing that you might want to pick up is the additional controllers. So they have a more drone type controller, which we ordered, which is also on back order. But we're going to have the ability to have 2 experiences with this drone, and we will use it for both scenarios. So we're going to use it as a drone, just a standard drone with a standard controller, and we will use it as an FPV drone with this controller. But they all fly through the goggle system, so you need to use the goggle system to fly it, which is just an incredible experience. And like I said, we bought this because we needed an indoor flying drone and somewhere we could maneuver through small spaces, because we do a lot of creative shoots for commercials, TV commercials, car commercials, etc. If you hook this up through the USB-C port into your telephone, you can stream movies through this. And I don't know what kind of experience that is. It might be neat, but it's worth a try. I understand you can get amazing quality video out of this little drone, so we're going to give it a test. We will definitely have another video coming that will show our test flights with this and our opinion on stability, speed, etc. I understand the speed range on this is 18 miles to 60 miles an hour. Plenty fast. That's plenty fast. Like I said, we have more videos coming on the DJI Avata drone and like our flight test, and we'll show you some comparison videos from the Mavic Pro 2 to the Mavic Mini to the Avata. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button below, because we will also send you out notifications on new videos that we release. And we have tons of videos coming on basically video production tutorials. Hey, thank you and have a great day.